Hi, welcome back for day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas junk journal gift tutorials. Man, that's a mouthful. Maybe by day 10 I'll get it down. Today I am making bookmarks. I'm going to make 3 different shaker tag bookmarks. I've wanted to do this for a long time. So I pulled out my supplies and I decided this is the time. I'm going to make a Christmas one and a tween girl one and one that I'm giving as a gift in a gift exchange with a crafty friend. So for the 3 different ones, I'm using different materials. I have vellum, acetate, and this is a pocket page it's a Project Life pocket page that I've cut down. I actually used the top half of that in day 1 in my Flowish journal. This one is the easiest out of the 3 to make. If you have a fuse tool, this is the way to go. Way easy. So I'm just cutting down a 2-inch section, and then I'm also cutting down my acetate and my vellum, and they measure, let me see, the pocket page one is 2 inches wide, and my acetate one is 2 1/4, and my vellum one is 3 1/2 inches wide. You can make them as tall or as short or as wide as you want. I really like how the vellum one turns out as well. So I'm cutting 2. One thing I didn't realize, after I cut it I realized it, but the pattern of the vellum on the front and the back doesn't line up. If you wanted that, then maybe use 2 pieces of vellum. I'm okay with it. You can't really tell once the shaker bits are in there. Alright, so now I've let my fuse tool heat up, so it's nice and warm. I do apologize for my reflection of the light. I'll do something about that in the next video, but I wanted to use my glass mat for my fuse tool. So in the next video, either I'll cover it or I will use my other mat. Alright, so here I'm just slowly rolling down to have the edge that I had cut off so it sticks, just double checking that it's all sealed. And then it's pretty simple. Then I'm just going to add my shaker bits. I'm using sequins that I had left over from 3 different Love from Lizzie card kits. The mix is already prepared for me, so I thought it would be perfect for these shaker bookmarks. Oh my goodness. So this first one I am making for my daughter, and she is a avid reader. She can read so fast. She reads so many books. It's crazy. And she doesn't like to bend her corners down of her pages, so I thought this would be a cute little thing to give her. Perfect for what we were doing for day 2. So here I'm just sealing it up, and I thought the owls were really cute for her. And there it is. You gotta play, right? As soon as you make it a shaker, you have to play. So I'm going to use my crocodile and punch the top. You wouldn't have to do this. You could staple some ribbon on the top, but I was using my crocodile and then an eyelet so that my shaker bits don't come out. And I'm going to close that and then add some ribbon to the top. I'm off camera a little bit. Sorry for the crunching off camera. And then I have some ribbon that I'm going to add that matches the sequence. I'm going to just stick that through the eyelets. Maybe. There we go. And I end up tying a bow. Would have been cute, now that I'm looking at this, if I would have attached one of the owls to the ribbon. That would have been kind of fun, and have it kind of as a dangle. Oh well, it still turns out pretty cute. So then I struggle with making my bow as usual, but I get it to where I like it, and then I'm going to trim off the long tail. And here I realize I didn't like how the shaker bits kind of all fall to the bottom. So what I decided is I'm going to use my fuse tool and just fuse it in the middle. And then some of this shaker sequence will stay at the top and some will stay in the bottom area. And I just kind of did a little whoop-de-doo line, just kind of, not really a zigzag, it was kind of a soft edge line. And then I like that a lot better. So now there's sequence in the top and the bottom. All right, so here I moved on to my vellum tag, and I'm quickly just, well, I've sped this up, but I quickly did a stitch around the 3 sides and left the top open. Here I am trimming off my threads. And then now that I have the edges sewn, I'm going to add my Christmas mix. It's really fun. There's greens and golds, all sorts of fun things. Kind of move my sewing machine out of the way. So these are really fun and easy gifts. You could make these for coworkers if you had, like I have my daughter who's a big reader. They're just really a fun thing. And who doesn't love a shaker, right? So then I'm just going to use my sewing machine and sew the top closed. And I really like how this one turned out too. It has more of a vintage style, and it would look really cute in a December daily. You could add a picture to it or use it in a book that you're reading. Again, with my crocodile, I'm going to punch a hole and then use an eyelet. Had to figure out which side I had to use there. And then add some string. That string right there is also from a Love from Lizzie kit. It's beautiful. It's not string, it's ribbon. And I had some left over from a previous kit and it was perfect. And there I am playing again. I like it. All right, and here is the acetate. Same thing, I'm gonna sew this one. And here I went around and I used purple thread. And in this mix I have purples and whites and golds. It's really pretty. This one was the hardest for the shaker bits to get in. It took me a while, so I cut some of that out for you. I definitely struggled to get it in there. All right, so then I sew the top closed, do the same thing, punch with an eyelet, punch with my crocodile and use an eyelet, my goodness. And then I have 2 different ribbons that I'm going to attach. And this one, I end up having the top 2 stick out more like a bookmark would, and then the purple ribbon, I make a bow. Off camera, I did round the corners just because they were pretty pokey. So I rounded the corners since I am giving this one away and some friend mail. So I wanted to make sure not to injure my friend if she uses it. And I trimmed the gold ribbon a little bit. And so now I thought, all right, well, these need a little bit of decoration on the front. So with the Christmas one, I brought out a gold doily and a sticker sheet I had in my stash. And I didn't want to cover too much of the shaker sequence, but I figured at the top it would be okay because all the sequins, if you're holding it, tends to fall to the bottom anyway. And I really liked this vintage Santa, so I added that too above the doily, and then a little saying phrase that says season's greetings. And that completes that one. Here I thought about, should I add it? And there we go. That one is all done. Shake, shake, shake. And then my second one, this is the one I'm sending to a friend, and her and I are doing a swap using Maggie Holmes. And so I pulled out some of my Maggie Holmes stickers. And that sticker in the middle says, live each day with a grateful heart. And then I add a butterfly to the top and a little heart. Again, sorry for the glare. I trim off the wing, and that's the second one. All right, for the third one, I looked in my stash, excuse me, and I have this Turn the Page by Paige Evans. And since this one is for my daughter, the sticker says Dream Chaser. Oh my gosh, Dream Chaser. And that's all I added to that one. And here they are, the 3 shaker bookmarks. Thank you so much for joining me for day 2. Come back for day 3. I can't wait. This has been so much fun. Have a great crafty day. Bye-bye.